Guys, we have a question that we just thought of 5 seconds before we tapped record.
Do the Girl Scouts hate gay people?
Yeah, because the Boy Scouts.
The Boy Scouts kind of have an issue there. I would imagine there are many, like a lesbian leader of a Girl Scout troop.
And I mean, I was a very, very gay Boy Scout myself.
True.
During the Pinewood Derby races, I made 2 Spice Girls cars in a row, and they lost those races. But baby, everyone was talking about those cars
I
at
bet
the end
they
of the
were.
night.
And no one pulled you aside and was like, hey, don't be gay, it's Boy Scouts.
No, all my
Good.
Scout people were very nice.
That's
they
great.
were good. They were good.
I quit before I was as noticeably gay. Because I had to hold a snake, and I was like, you know what, I'm out.
You were, I imagine you being always noticeably gay?
Hi everybody, welcome back to Two Gay Mads. It's Matt Palmer.
And it's Matt Steele.
And guys, we did this time last year get into a heated argument on our podcast, which if you haven't listened, you should, about Girl Scout cookies.
Yes.
And the Justice for Trefoils movement was born. And so, Matt...
Born where? Because the Justice for Trefoils movement is not on this side of the couch.
Well, bitch, it's over on this side of the couch, and we are a strong group, and we are right.
Yes.
And thus, we are going to be trying every single flavor, except for the raspberry somethings.
We'll talk about that.
Of Girl Scout cookie that's been available to us. This does feel like a YouTube video that was made in 2015.
Yes.
Like I feel like Tyler Oakley and Mamrie Hart are gonna pop out from behind the couch in a moment. But you know what? It's fun. It's not real, it's fun.
It's not real, it's fun.
Yes.
Before we start, would you like to describe your palate to the people? What do you tend to like, Matt Palmer?
I mean, I'm a vanilla. I'm a shortbread. I feel like my mouth can be overwhelmed if something's really trying so hard to be like, oh, I'm a huge dark chocolate thing, it'll be a little bitter and that like might be good for you. It's like, fuck you. Like, I just give me a milk chocolate moment. I do, as much as Jackson is allergic to peanut butter, so don't tell him this, I like peanut butter a lot. But I'm open to all types of flavoring. I'm a little concerned about the lemon ones. Because I'm like, do I need lemon all in my mouth?
Well, we'll see.
We will see. What about Matt Steele? What's your palate?
My palate is the exact opposite.
Great.
First of all, I'm not a huge dessert person. I prefer candy.
Wild.
But you know, I do like desserts, but if I were to rank desserts, cookies would kind of be at the bottom.
So wait, where's cake on your list?
Cake is a little bit before cookies, but like brownies are better than cake or cookies.
Brownies are just cake that's warm.
No, it's different. It's a thicker thing. But in
Okay.
terms of like actual flavors, I like fruit. To me, anything that is fruity, tart, refreshing, I'm obsessed with. You see, I always have fruit in my little bowl in the back there. I love fruit and I love chocolate. Give me the darkest chocolate you got, baby. Give me 99.999% cocoa. And so the combination of chocolate and fruit to me is heaven, which is why I am very upset that the Raspberry Rallies, the new cookies of the year, are only available to be bought online. Because guys, I tried buying them online and I could not figure it out.
People in the Discord figured it out.
But see, I put my zip code in and it led me nowhere. If someone can provide me a link of where I can get access to just a singular Raspberry Rally, which is the dark chocolate on the outside and the raspberry cookie in the middle. If someone can provide me with that information, I would be forever indebted to you. Because I'm very disappointed that I cannot try a Raspberry Rally here today.
To quote whatever Kardashian said this, people are dying, Kim. Like, this isn't a big deal. We're gonna try the other flavors. You'll get over it.
Yes, okay, so we have all 9 boxes that you can buy, like, in person from a troop. I bought these from Troop 3415.
3415, we love y'all.
We love Troop 3415. Good for y'all. They were wonderful salespeople, so give them a
They should have given it to you for free if we're promoting them this much, I feel like.
Oh no, I want to provide them the money. They said that the money allows them to go camping.
Oh, well, that's
so
nice.
like they need to go fishing, they need to go hiking, they need to do all the things that I would never do.
I mean, it's not for us.
It's not for us.
We're not Girl Scouts.
But it's for 3415.
All right, which ones are we trying first?
Which ones do you want to try first?
I want to try one of the peanut butter ones.
Okay, let's try. There are 2 peanut butter ones.
I think I'd rather tag along.
Okay.
All right.
So what we're gonna start with the tag-alongs. These are, we're gonna start with the tag-alongs. I'm from Jersey, so we have tasty cakes where I'm from, and so these are like, kind of like a tasty cake moment. There's a tasty cake called,
I can get my own in the future.
Oh, you don't want me to get, where do you think my face
I don't
is?
know, I'm just saying in the future I'll pick up the cookie.
Okay, fine.
Oh, and also Danity Kane has a song that mentions tasty cakes, so I knew what that was.
Danny King
Connection.
teaching people the cultures of the world. So
Yes.
this seems like a milk chocolate outer layer with a cookie in the center with a little peanut butter square.
Right, sweetie, I'm eating it. Like,
all right,
are we
cheers.
talking about it? Cheers.
Cheers, all right. The thing I like about this right away is when you bite into the center, like the like thickness, the creaminess you feel with your 2 front teeth.
I'm like, when is the last time I had peanut butter?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I live with my boyfriend who is very, very, very allergic to peanuts. He didn't like it when I had peanut butter flavored protein bars. I haven't had those in a long time.
Are you gonna like kiss him tonight? You need to brush
I mean,
your
I will
teeth
brush
you kiss him.
before. And we're gonna go through so many of these other flavors.
It'll all wash out.
It'll all come out in the wash. This is lovely.
Yeah, this is really good.
I love a tag along.
I like the texture of the peanut butter with the cookie.
Yes.
Yeah. We act like we know anything about food.
Hey, I know I like this.
I couldn't be able to eat too many, which is a good thing, because you can't like fill up on them, I feel. Like I eat 2 and I'm done, I feel, with this.
I kind of wish it was a Reese's. Like I feel like the cookie part is, and I guess they're supposed to be cookies, but the cookie part's kind of the worst part for me.
Yeah.
I like the chocolate, I like the peanut butter. It kind of feels like we're getting in the way of more flavor possibilities. Maybe the cookies should be thinner.
I think you need a little starchiness to it.
I said what I said.
Well, what you said was incorrect.
I've never been incorrect, actually.
Vote below.
What's next?
How about we do the Toffee-tastics?
All right, I'm nervous about these because they were so crumbly when you were getting them. These are the Toffee-tastics.
Yeah.
What are these even made of?
Cookie and toffee. They're
Okay.
gluten-free.
I like that.
Okay, so they're not made out of wheat. Are you a toffee person?
No. If it can get stuck in my teeth, I don't want it.
Do we do how like makeup tutorials are like, okay, and then this is
This
what the Toffee-tastic
You
looks
want
like.
to. You're the next big moo, I swear.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
I really like this cookie, actually.
Okay.
The cookie part. I haven't gotten much toffee.
I got a toffee. See, the cookie part is what's upsetting me.
I feel like I haven't gotten like a big toffee moment, and I feel like I don't need one.
But see, like this is also a disclaimer, like in terms of like my taste bud aesthetic. It's like I don't like things that are sweet with no flavor. So like things that are just like a sugar cookie.
Woo!
I'm just like no. Like things like whipped cream, like sprinkles. I'm just like caramel is only good to me if it's complementing something else. Like
Caramel. Don't put caramel in that same bucket. Caramel is a stuck in your teeth toffee monster. like right now, I have toffee all in my teeth.
I'm sorry.
I'd like the Girl Scouts 3415 if you're listening. Just give cookie options for the Toffee-tastics, and it would be up there with.
And then it would be no toffee. It would just be the tastics.
I would love a tastic.
Oh no!
Justice for tastics.
See, to me, the toffee is like what makes it a thing. I like how crumbly the toffee is. I mean, you know.
It's crumbly.
But like, I like how. But I don't like the cookie. I'm like full already.
I know, how are we gonna have so many more cookies to eat, babe? I like Samoas. Let's do Samoas.
Okay.
All right. This I would say is up there with trefoils for me. I love the coconut cookie. It's a perfect amount of chocolate. And even though this is obviously a little caramel, which I did say I don't love a caramel moment, but they make it good.
But this is so opposite of a trefoil because like it's so much going on.
It is.
It's the coconut, it's the dark chocolate. I like a Samoa too.
They're good.
I think it's a great because I love
like,
dark chocolate.
The combinations just work so beautifully.
Yeah, it's like a perfect level of like chocolate ratio of like chocolate to cookie.
Yes.
And like, are you a coconut person?
Kind of. I feel like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's like, doesn't deter me from a dish, but it doesn't sell me on a dish either.
I like coconut if it's with something else. I feel like if you're like a person who likes coconut on its own, like that's your favorite flavor, you might be a sociopath. But like,
it's not my favorite.
But coconut with something works really well, and the level of dark chocolate with this is just so good.
This is great.
That tiny little thin layer of caramel.
I mean, I haven't had all of these, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say this might be in my top 2.
And just like the texture, the cookie is like kind of soft because it's a little like soaked in the caramel.
Yes. Is this a mukbang? What are those?
What?
That's like a YouTube thing where people eat a lot of food or something. No. Is that what we're doing right now?
No, mukbang is a very different sensation.
It seems to upset you.
It's like people with tiny itty bitty mouths just shoveling food into their mouths, and not chewing it all before they swallow. Like it makes me want to throw up. Mukbang videos.
Choke.
What? I know, it's disgusting. Mukbang videos like make me want to vomit.
Oh, well.
But we're dainty.
That was so good.
Yeah, it's great.
Got it, Samoa.
It's great. And I like taking little bites of it because I like savoring it.
Can I have that box or just one of the sleeves?
You can have 3/4 of the box. If I can just take a couple.
Okay.
Great. Negotiations
Look,
happening.
deals are being made here tonight.
Peace treaties happening at
I know. Look at us finding each other here.
I know. We're finally getting along.
Gotta meet in the middle. This is like the Democrats and other Democrats.
You want to try the lemon ups?
Let's do it.
I feel like that's the exact opposite of the Samoa.
I will say I like the look of the lemon ups. I like the little stamp on top of them. What do they say?
They say llama. I am a leader.
Did you say llama, bitch?
I thought it said llama. Llama leader. I am a leader.
Oh, are they all different? This is I'm a go-getter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I love that.
Clever.
I love that.
See, the look of the cookie is what upsets me.
Oh, no, I like the look.
Because I'm just like, oh, it looks so plain and just like sweet sugary, but I smell them and it smells like lemon.
I'm nervous about the lemon component, but I think the look is nice and I like the stamp.
I love lemon. Like, I love lemons. I could just eat a lemon completely. Skin, everything. Like, I love the more sour the fruit, the better to me. But then when it's like mixed in with a cookie, I get a little nervous because then I'm like, oh, but you get rid of, the thing I like about fruit is like the tartness and the refreshingness of it. And I feel like a lot of that can go away if you bake it into
do you want to apologize? Like, do you want them to apologize for being cookies? They're
No,
called Girl Scout cookies,
I'm just
not
saying,
Girl Scout fruits.
I'm going into it with like trepidation.
All right.
So
I think it's gonna be good
I'll be
for
the
you.
go-getter. What are you?
I'm an innovator.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, this is true, I feel
How
like.
cute.
I love that.
Oh, it looks like there's a little bit of frosting.
I like the frosting. Oh, and you know what lemon thing I do love? I love those little like lemon cakes. You have the iced lemon cakes at Starbucks.
Okay.
I love those.
Okay.
So maybe this will be like that. Now
Okay.
I'm okay. Now I'm excited. Okay.
Okay. It smells so lemony. It starts with a real tart sensation, which I like.
It's just like, it's too hard for how lemony it is. Like, it's just like, I don't feel the texture and the flavor go together. Like, the lemon cake, I feel like has the softness, the moistness.
You like a soft? I don't
This
mind the
feels-
hardness. Okay. I don't dislike this. I would eat one at like a time, like per day. I wouldn't be able to eat like a whole. I wouldn't be able to eat two.
It's overwhelming.
Or more than half.
And not,
It's really big too.
like, it makes my mouth feel like it's been, like it's gone through Windex. Like, it feels like, it smells like my apartment smells when I've just cleaned it.
Oh, I love the smell of a clean apartment.
But I don't want to consume that because I don't want to die. And thus, I feel like I'll die.
Well, nice knowing you. They'll say on your gravestone, he was an innovator.
Yes, I'll take that.
Okay, well, you know, we're doing what we can.
This one was weird.
This episode of Two Gay Mats is brought to you by Skillshare. We all know I love nothing more than a day job where I can close my computer right at 6 p.m. and focus on my passion projects like Two Gay Mats and Matt Palmer Music. The good part's available now. Ever since we started doing things like live streams and actually posting to TikTok, I've wanted to sharpen my skills in those areas, and Skillshare is the best place to do just that. With Skillshare, I'm excited to learn more about film and video, about Photoshop, about marketing, which I'm famously terrible at. And I'm excited to learn from creators and professionals who are actually masters of it. So if you're one of the first 1,000 people to click the link in the episode description, you can sign up for Skillshare and get your first month completely free. So why wait? Click the link in the episode description and sign up for Skillshare today.
Oh, this is taking me a while. Okay. All right.
Seems like it's more like a mukbang every time. Let's try the do-si-dos.
Okay. All right, do-si-dos.
Do-si-dos. This is our second peanut butter round. First peanut butter cookie, the tag along, had some pros and cons for me, but
I thought it was all pro.
I'm open to the do-si-do being the number one peanut butter option of the Girl Scouts.
See, this to me, I'm worried that this is like a little drier. Okay, one,
Right.
2, 3. Ooh, that is dry.
I like this. It's giving me nutter butter. And I fucking love a nutter butter.
I'm okay on the nutter butter.
Do you feel like this is like nutter butter?
Yeah, and I'm okay on it.
I like it.
Yeah, it's fine. It would not be the first box I buy.
Not my first, but I prefer it to the tag along.
No, I think you're crazy. No, I need the chocolate. I need the softness. I need the squishiness.
The thing is, the softness is like it's an illusion. Because as soon as you bite into that cookie, it gets real hard. That cookie to me in the middle was harder than this.
No.
This is like crumbly and easy.
No, but I like the dichotomy of the softness with the hardness. But this is to me just feels all hard.
I like that.
And it's a little drier.
I like to know what it is.
I think I would like it if it was a little saltier. If there was like a salty element to it. But it's fine. Like, I like peanut butter. Yeah, I think peanut butter is great. And you haven't had it in a while, so.
It's been a long time.
How does it feel being reunited?
Feels good.
Okay.
Remember when I used to get all those peanut butter filled pretzel things so much? I was like, oh, those were great.
I know.
There was so many calories, but man, worth every second of them.
And then you left them for a man.
I did have to leave the peanut butter for a man who would truly not do well with the peanut butter in his system, so I think that's okay.
So next one, let's try the Girl Scout s'mores.
Okay.
Which I think these are...
Are these newish? I don't feel like when we were growing up, we had Girl Scout s'mores.
No, absolutely not. I think these are relatively new. I like s'mores. Do you
Yeah,
like
I like s'mores.
All right, so obviously it's just like a graham crackery cookie with, I think there's a lot of chocolate in here. I love that.
Uh-huh.
That's great. I think it's great.
It reminds me of the s'more Pop Tart.
Yes!
Underrated fave. That's an iconic Pop Tart.
S'mores Pop-Tarts are everything, and this is basically a s'mores Pop-Tart.
Are they still around?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
haven't
God.
had a Pop Tart in a while.
If they got rid of the s'mores Pop-Tart, I would burn the world down.
I mean, we'd have to. This is excellent.
I like this because the marshmallow aspect isn't too sweet. Because sometimes if there's marshmallow involved, like it's too sweet. But this is like a nice tart marshmallow. It feels nice and chemical-y.
That's what you want. Nothing natural.
At work, we have this like marshmallow cream that we put in the shakes and everything, and it's like more tart as opposed to like sweet. And I'm just like, it just means that it's faker, but like, I like it.
Are we going to have stomach aches after this?
Yeah.
I've not had like this many cookies in a row.
Okay, I got Pepto-Bismol.
What's this next one? What's that called? Oh, Adventurefuls. That name's a little dumb. Sorry, Girl Scouts.
But we love it. It has to have adventures. The Troop 3451 or 3415 is going to go on a big adventure
They
on
are.
a camping
Thanks
trip.
to us. What's
Okay.
it made of? Is it just chocolate on chocolate on chocolate? What is this?
It looks like chocolate caramel with like a more brownie indulgence
Brownie-inspired.
brownie inspired.
Hint of
cookies.
sea salt. You just were requesting that.
I know I'm gonna like this. It's saying that it's more of a brownie consistency, hint of salt with the chocolate.
I don't know. You're really trusting the boxes.
I think it looks beautiful, and
does
there's
look
like
nice.
the like creamy center with like a little harder edge. I like, and there's the chocolate bottom. I love it. Oh, I thought it would be softer.
It took me a minute to bite into. I wouldn't say brownie-esque.
No, not brownie esque, but thicker cookie.
The cookie itself I like.
Yeah, I like the cookie tone.
The thing in the middle I'm not sure about.
I like it because it's not overwhelming and it has a texture to it.
But that texture's like wax.
I like the waxy texture.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
I think there are pros and cons with this one.
I think it's solid. I would say middle of the road.
Middle.
It does what it needs to do. I would definitely eat it. All right, should we go to my cookie of
Let's
choice?
go to your cookie of choice. Have these been in the freezer?
No.
Oh, wow! I'm surprised.
Guys, Thin Mints, in my opinion, are the only Girl Scout cookie. They are the only ones that I ate growing up, and the best way to eat them is you stick them in the freezer.
I honestly can't believe they weren't in the freezer.
I know.
What happened?
I forgot.
Okay.
So Thin Mints, they're my baby daddy. I love everything about them. It's like coming home again.
Okay.
You know, it's a nice thin minty cookie with that dark chocolate outer shell.
Right.
Perfect.
I just feel like people give Thin Mints a lot.
How about you stick it in your mouth and appreciate it, okay? Oh, it's great.
Like, it's nice.
You know what's great? When you put them in the freezer, take a glass of milk and then you break them up into like quarters or whatever, and you throw them in the milk and let them sit for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes? Not like 30 minutes, but like a while. And then you like scoop them out with a spoon and then you eat them that way, because then the cookie is soft, but the outer chocolatey layer still remains hard.
You've done a lot of work with these cookies. I didn't realize.
I'm telling you.
You're a scientist.
I know everything about a Thin Mint. I know how to work my way around it.
I don't dislike it. I just feel, I wish it was like a York peppermint patty. Like, I just feel like the mintiness, the cookie is nice, and the crumbliness of the cookie is nice. But again, the minty flavor, I don't know.
A York peppermint patty, like having so much of them would be too sweet.
I just feel like people love it so much for a cookie that I find so simple.
That's what's great about it. It's simple and it's chocolate, as opposed to simple and sugar.
And classic, and lifelong, and everlasting. Shortbread everlasting.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sure.
Tuck.
Yeah.
You're out.
All right, grab that
It's
box.
time. Woo!
Guys, the time has come. See, the thing is, like, is it even pronounced trefoil?
Yes!
Because, like, it seems like a French word.
It's trefoils here. We're in America. Welcome.
So I feel like it's like should be pronounced like trefoil.
We're not. It's not. It's trefoils.
It's trefoil. See,
Period.
the thing that's so upsetting to me about this is like, you know, all these boxes, it like has like, oh, like we're gonna have like a little caramel caption here to like show like what the main star is. Here it's just a fucking sugar
It's
cube.
because the cookie, Because it's the star of the show. The cookie is the star. It doesn't need all of your willy-nilly, all these things. It's just got, you know,
Sugar.
a little flavor, a little butter, a little sugar.
Sugar.
It's simple, it's classic, it is everlasting for a reason. It is the cookie of choice. It is my cookie of choice. Justice for trefoils. Forever. Oh, and I love the little,
the Girl Scout
yes,
logo on it.
Yes, the logo is so cute.
That is cute. It's very classic. Hold on.
It's
like
that is so rude.
Just like the smell of just like sugar is so aggressive to me.
You realize I was much nicer to Thin Mints than you're being to trefoils.
Well, Thin Mints have been nicer to you than trefoils have been to me.
I don't understand what that means.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Now these you can eat like a lot of, because they're not overwhelming. They're not too much. They're just a lovely butter cookie. A little bit of sugar. You can just be on your way.
The butter, no.
What is wrong with the butter?
I wish there was like a hint of salt.
I don't need
If there was a hint of salt, or if they were like a little starchier, like a little breadier.
They don't need to be bready. This is the flavor. This is the texture. This is the zenith. All right?
Oh, yeah. Like the sugar with the bread just makes it drier in my mouth.
I'm filled with joy. I could dance around the room.
That's great.
It's lovely.
That's great.
It's so lovely.
Well, you know what? That means I can't wait to give you this whole box to bring home. This is a box of cookies that you will love and will not kill your boyfriend.
Yes, I love that for all
You
involved.
hold that with you.
Thank
You won.
I did win the best prize of all. Okay, top 3 and bottom 1.
Bottom one is definitely trefoil.
You're such a bitch. Like, none of those were worse to you.
No, I'm still chewing this.
Oh my God. Do you see the dramatics? Like, it's truly lovely.
Oh, that butter.
What is wrong with butter?
I love butter when it's like in a savory situation, but like not the sweet. I'm sorry. Anyway, trefoils, my bottom.
Okay, bottom for me. I mean, truly, it's between the lemons, and I hate to say it because I liked them as a child, the tagalongs. I think the tagalongs are bad, guys. Like,
That's so weird.
The cookie is too big. Its only outer coating is the stuff you want, and then when you get to the cookie, it's like, oh, this is really hard and really gross and like does nothing.
But the cookie,
it's in the way.
But the cookie of the Do-Si-Dos is so much thicker, and there's 2 of them.
But those are like, oh, this is almost like an Oreo. Like, I see what you are, and you're giving me what you're showing me. I've been deceived by the tagalongs, and I don't like deception.
But see, the tagalongs remind me of Tasty Cake's Tandy Take, so that reminds me of like home and like Jersey and childhood.
I didn't grow up in Jersey, so yeah, that doesn't happen for me. And tagalongs are near the bottom with the lemons. For me, my top 3, number 1, trefoils. Icons, legends, the ones who will be here after we're all dead. Number 2, Samoas.
Yeah, because they'll have killed us.
Number 2, Samoas. And what did I say? Number 3, Do-Si-Dos.
Okay.
I think those are my top 3.
Okay.
Oh, actually no. Number 3, s'mores.
Ooh, s'mores was
S'mores number 3.
a hidden treasure.
Yes,
like a nice
I
little
was
surprise.
surprised at how good the s'mores were.
I would say Thin Mints, Samoas, s'mores.
Look at us agreeing on 2 of our top 3.
Look at that.
I cannot believe you put trefoil at the bottom.
Listen, guys, the 2 sides of the aisle can come together and agree on s'mores and Samoas.
2 Democrat sides of the aisle.
Yes.
It is true.
Yes.
We can agree, and I think that's lovely that we found common ground in 2023. You know, not a lot of people have that, so I'm happy to have it with you.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm so happy that we had this giant argument a year ago, which like people in like our Discord are still arguing about today.
Yes, I mean, some arguments just are worth discussing at least once a year.
You know, some arguments are timeless.
They really are, much like trefoils. Thank you so much. Tell us below, what is your favorite Girl Scout cookie? What are your top 3 of the ones available to you today? Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
And at 2K Mats for both of us. We also have a podcast that comes out every Monday called 2K Mats on your favorite podcatcher. Listen to us there. And if you'd like to support us, go to patreon.com/2KMats. And there, for a certain tier, you can request that we review or react to something of your choosing. So that's a fun place to be. Who do we need to give shout outs to today, Matt Steele?
To Chris.
Yes.
Jordan.
Yes.
Adam Parnell.
Yes.
Montana.
Yes.
Eric.
Yes.
And Jeff.
Jeff and all of you, thank you so much for listening or watching.
Yes.
And we'll be back soon with more 2K Mats.
And have a great camping trip, Troop 3415.
Right, they didn't pay us. Goodbye.
Bye.